What's going on? It's Michael Alder here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I want to walk you through how to break down room sizes to figure how many square feet you would need to replace vinyl plank flooring in each one of these rooms. This was actually a real measure we did just the other day. My clients that I had talked about were chilling out 2:30 in the afternoon, living the dream in their jammies and watching Friday. We went ahead and measured up all the rooms and they want an itemized estimate. So in this case, we're not gonna say it's gonna cost this much to do a whole house. It's gonna be this much for this bedroom, this much for that bedroom. They want it line by line so they could phase it in and make things happen. So this would be a good scenario for us to walk through together so you know exactly how to figure this out room by room in your own house. So we got a 9 by 12 bedroom. So right off the bat, we got 108 square feet. So the installation of vinyl plank flooring alone in a room like this is going to be $216. That's just for an installer to drop the floor in most cases. It's figured about $2 a square foot. Some guys are as high as $3, and I've talked to guys that are doing it for as little as $1.25 a square foot. So if you figure $2 across the board, no matter where you're located at in the US, should be safe. I also have a note that there's furniture in the room. It's a hardwood floor now, so they want to cover that. And so you got to figure a little bit for furniture handling as well. We'll do $25 on that. Now, don't worry, we're going to come back to these numbers and talk about material. One other thing you have to think about. Most cases, you're not going to want to remove the baseboard and reinstall the baseboard afterwards. And to get a nice finish, it's always great to run some shoe molding, quarter round molding when you're all done with the project. So a 12 by 9, that's basically 40 linear feet. So on that, figure $80 for your trim. Quarter round, shoe mold, whatever you want to call it. That's material and installation. So that's kind of a breakdown of the bedroom one there. We'll kind of set this up like this because we're going to come back to these numbers here. Next one, we got a master bedroom, 12 by 15. That's going to be 180 square feet. We got install. It's going to be $360 for that room. Furniture in a room of that size, we'll call that $40. And then trim molding in there, you got about 48, so we'll call that $95. I'm kind of rushing through this a little bit to save you from following this, but basically whatever the linear feet is, so you got 12 and 12, that's 24, 15 and 15, that's 30, so that's 54 times 2. So in all reality, that should have been 108 if we're doing exact numbers there. But that's kind of the formula, at least how we do it here. Now let's go to the next room. You got 7 by 9 hallway with carpet removal. So you got 63 square feet hallway. Install. It's gonna be $126. There's no furniture in the hallway, but there will be trim. So you got 7, 14, and 18. That's what? 28, 32, so $64. Now the next one, if I did it right, yeah, all right, so we got a bathroom. Now stick with me on this here, and then I'll cut this short so you don't have to follow along. You'll get the point basically, but you got a 5 by 5 bathroom. You got 25 square feet. So in the bathroom there, you got install. That'll run $50 for labor. And that's if it's bulked with everything else. If you're like, hey, come out to my house and do a bathroom, nobody's gonna show up just to do a 5 by 5 at $2 a square foot. There's usually a minimum at that point, which is gonna run about $175 to $225 for the whole bundle. Stick with me here and I'll show you exactly how that works out. But first things first, we got the install. That's $50. There's a toilet in the bathroom, which you have to remove and reset. And that depends on the installer, but on average, you're gonna be 50 to 75. In this case, let's call it $75 just so we're prepared. And then you have the trim work. You got 25 feet of that, so $50 in trim. So in a scenario like this, $175 would take care of that. Or if it was just a minimum stop, it could be upwards of $225 because nobody wants to go out to a job site to do a little rinky-dink bathroom. In all reality, will take them 3 to 4 hours to do. It kills half their day. So with that mindset, they have to get paid for a half a day. So that's why it could be justified as saying something like that alone would be $225. But if you're saying do all of this in one shot, it cuts it down to about $175 there. Let's go ahead and do one more just to wrap this here. We got the dining room. You got an 11 by 14. So you got 154 square feet here. So with that, you got times 2. Install. Your labor is going to be $308. Then we're going to need some trim work in here. And that's you got 22 and 28, 40, so that's $80. Boy, I hope my fast math is right and I'm not sounding crazy. And even if I am sounding crazy and you've seen my videos before, you already know what to expect. A little bit of furniture handling in here. We'll call that, I don't know, we'll call it at $40 in here. So on this template I'm showing you here, I'm giving you the breakdown on the labor side of things, but we haven't even talked about the materials, the vinyl plank flooring. So if you're out shopping the materials on your own, let's say, hey, I just wanted to do this bedroom. I got 108 square feet. How much do I need of material? A good rule of thumb is add 10% to that. So make it, 118-ish square feet, somewhere in there. And your vinyl plank flooring can be as low as about $1.75 a square foot. And for some good product, it's gonna run you about $4.50 a square foot. So let's get some nice easy numbers here to give you an idea. Let's say you need 120 square feet in there to keep the numbers nice and easy, 1.75. So on top of your labor rate, on the cheap side, your material could cost you another $210 plus the $216, you're at $416. Plus furniture, that's $450, and then trim work takes you to what, $530 for a room like that, whole bundle. So just something to keep in mind. And let's say you wanted to buy some killer product in there. You got 120 times, let's say you go top of the line. You got $540 for a phenomenal vinyl plank floor material. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the $216 to install it. Then we're going to go ahead and add the furniture and the trim. So that could, oh, look at that. I lost it there. So you got $540. I can't believe how long that took me there. So you can be upwards of $860 there. And I apologize for dragging that out. I try to hammer things out with the quickness. But just give you an idea there. There can really be a huge swing in the price points depending upon what you want. Now, obviously, we can continue doing this at this point. There's other rooms to get done. But I think you get the scenario here. And if you have any questions about this that I may have missed within this video, go ahead and comment below. I could do a follow-up for you, answering any questions you may have. As always, I truly appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much, and I'll connect with you on the next video.